We haven't started.
Wait. Recording in progress.
There we go. It
Oh,
wasn't the same.
okay. We're good. We're good.
It wasn't going to be the same. We needed
No.
it.
The circle is complete. I was like, do one thing. What am I? I don't do a thing. Oh yeah,
You
The-
do
the
a
fuck-
thing. I do do a
I
thing.
do
The
a
f-
thing.
The fuck you don't.
So, where we left off. Does anyone remember? Probably not.
Kind of do.
Did we? From what I remember, we were fleeing. Y'all might have progressed at this point. I don't know. I remember us being at the spa place in the Feywild, and we learned that the hot elves were not hot elves; they were hags, and we wrecked one of them, and then a gargoyle flew off to spy. We helped a guy who's somehow connected to Ling. We don't know why. I don't know why yet. And we were, I think we were burning the tower, and then we were gonna move on and kill the rest of them, or just leave.
Yes, that was the episode prior.
That was
Okay.
the previous one.
That's
From
where
that
I
point.
left off.
Yep.
From that point,
From
we did
that
go in,
point, Mimi went
and we
off
wrecked their
to-
shit.
Yep. From that point, Mimi actually went off, just so you're aware, went to help with the evacuation process and basically went back, like started waking people up and went back to the portal area and was like, all right, please leave.
She would do that.
Single file line, everybody, but quickly because we need to get your asses out of here.
Uh-huh.
Precisely.
In the meantime, Ling, if you want to tell how you wrecked the day, how you all wrecked
Okay.
the
So
hag plan.
after we killed the first hag, we went in. We were originally going to burn the place down, but I think there was somebody that came out of the
There
room.
was an elderly dragonborn working.
Yeah,
in there.
the elderly dragonborn who turned out not to be a dragonborn, but more like a demon, and transformed, attacked us, killed them. That was their servant, basically.
Yes.
And
So
then we went.
Just
The demon
real
was in
for
the closet.
clarification, the dragonborn was actually just another victim and left.
Oh.
You guys walked into
Oh, no, the
another
front
room
desk
and it
person
turned out,
was
and
the
it
demon.
was the front desk person who was actually
Yeah,
a
yeah,
demon
yeah.
in disguise.
Yeah,
That's right.
the elderly dragonborn. He was just a cool dude, janitor. We got him out.
Slay. Okay. We love.
Because we
to see
said
it.
we gotta get your asses out of here. Mhm. Then we
That's
wrecked the
so
front desk
strange.
person, who turned
Oh.
out to be a demon,
Okay.
working with the
Slay.
hags. After we did that, we went upstairs, I believe, and fought the other two sisters, the other two hags. I don't remember much of the battle. I do know Mitch got stuck, I think. Renji got stuck between one of the hellhounds they summoned and the hag, and I believe went down once. Ling got polymorphed into a tiny little mouse, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
And then covered with a crate.
That was fun.
Kindle threw a bunch of magic around, kicking ass.
I missed like so many times.
Oh,
I
you
think
did.
I was
But
like,
when you
You got
hit-
some good hits though. You got some
But
good
when
hits,
you
though.
hit, you fucking hit.
Mm-hmm. And then right at the end of the battle, Ling just, trying to get the fuck out of mouse mode, rammed themselves into a nail in the box and polymorphed back into themselves because they killed the mouse. They killed the mouse selves. So with a crate on their head, they go after the second one and get double crits, I believe it was, and just wrecked her shit with full smite. I did like 56 something damage for each hit.
that's terrifying.
Yep.
It was. I believe the final blow, Ling yelled out, "Stop hurting my friends," because they were on very low health.
Yeah.
The hag got a very, very bad hit on Ling. They were down to, I think, 3 HP.
Oh my god.
Sheesh.
After the battle, Kindle and Renji kind of worked the room a bit. And Ling went outside to go rest.
Reasonable.
and-
Yeah.
And then I don't exactly remember what Kindle and Renji did,
They
but
continued upstairs to find
Yes.
the paintings.
Oh,
which
correct.
They were able to locate
Right.
and threw a whole bunch of shit at it, trying to see what could
Trying
destroy
to,
it.
yeah, trying to destroy
Nothing
it.
seemed
We
to
were like,
work. But after some studying of it, you realize that your best bet is celestial blood.
yes. Ling, on the other hand, as soon as Renji and Kindle left them, they got up and went and found their friend that nobody really knew about.
Is it friend? Okay.
Yes. And then they proceeded to lose said friend because a misunderstanding, almost.
we hate
But-
those.
Yeah. Suffice to say, Ling is a broken mess curled in a corner of a hallway right now. A tiny little child just covered in armor, just kind of draped over them, using it as a blanket, crying. Because they had bad experience with that friend. That friend is no longer friend.
Is friend enemy or just not friend? Because there's a
No,
difference
that would
between
go
not
so
being a friend with someone.
TBD.
Yeah.
TBD.
Yeah, exactly.
To be determined.
Uh-huh. They're definitely
Be
not friend.
Be
They,
fucking for real.
they
I
might be
am still
hostile.
here, I'll be right back.
They might be hostile.
Be so
Okay.
fucking favorite right now.
Be so fucking for real.
But in more of a I hate that you got what I couldn't kind of way.
Mm.
They were my childhood best friend. And the one that got thrown into jail while I was on the street. And then Michael found me and sent me off to Candlekeep while he was still in jail. I never saw him again until very recently. They were very pissed that I had gotten a family, a life.
Oh, boo.
A little bit,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Be
BFFR.
so fucking favorite right now.
Be so fucking for real. Not you
It makes
literally
sense
like
from their
projecting and being jealous. Like be
Yeah.
so for real.
It makes a little sense from their point of view, but also, yeah,
But like
a misunderstanding.
that's like not a friend.
It's not your
move.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's one thing to like be jealous of your friends and to recognize that you're being jealous. It's another thing to like let yourself act on that jealousy.
Yeah.
Like I'm jealous of my friends all the time and I just go, "Oh my god, I'm so jealous of you." You
Right.
go, you pop off.
It might hit a little harder since we were literally connected since for 17 years on the street. Well, it would have been about 14-ish years because, but yeah, ever since I got dropped off and he went to jail, about 14, 15 years together living on the street, just us.
Wow.
And then he went to jail and then he got out and I suddenly had everything in his eyes.
Mm.
So,
I have my working camera back.
oh, yay!
Yay!
Jerome brought me the cam link.
Yay!
I just set it up.
Yay!
Anyway.
So yeah, that's
Sorry,
what happened.
guys. Very excited now. So,
Not a sleigh on that friends part.
With-
Ew.
with this,
Mark, do I get inspiration for that?
you do. Yeah, you got an
Okay.
inspiration.
I have to mark. I
And you
double
have inspiration for how role play went last time because that was intense. That was a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
You did super well.
Okay, I have double inspiration, I believe.
which doesn't have a place to mark. You just kind of have to remember.
Yeah, I'm writing that in notes.
So, jumping back in with all of this known, Mimi, you have been ushering the civilians and waking them up and getting them out. Some of them were very confused. Most of them were very confused because they have no idea why this place is not good. And you kind of have to explain to a few of them as to why they really shouldn't be here. Take some effort.
Yeah. Stop dying.
Hey, I'm trying.
Try
COVID's-
harder. We like you.
Yeah, COVID sucks. I'm sorry.
I
And
believe in you.
After a while, you've gotten everybody to go through the portal back to Candlekeep, and you still haven't seen your friends come around. It's been a few minutes. And it had been a bit of time as you were gathering people. So it's been a while since you've seen any of your friends. What would you do?
I think so. Hang on. I just from my understanding, we brought the civilians to Candlekeep, or we
There
just
was a
got them out.
portal that was you were able to reopen the portal that got you there in the first place through the book and sent all the civilians back to Candlekeep because you don't know where any other connection place to where they're originally from would be.
Okay, slay. I'm gonna go like back and forth between checking on the civilians and like making sure that anyone who like needs to get back home has transport, or like anyone who doesn't have a place is like taken care of, and then like going through the libraries and like reading random stuff about fashion.
So you're in Candlekeep, you did not stay in the realm?
No, I think I would feel like my duty at that, well, what's more convenient for the plot? That's my question. Because I'm assuming y'all are coming back to Candlekeep anyways.
Yes, but you also know that they were going after some hags, and you've only killed 1 out of 3. So would Mimi have considered sticking in the Feywild in case she's needed, or would she?
Okay. I thought we had killed all of them. That's
No,
on
as
me.
far as Mimi knows, you've killed 1.
Okay.
And there's still 2 more out there.
Okay then. Yeah, I'll go back through the portal. I'll just like make sure everyone's like baseline taken care of, fill in the staff, and then head back.
Yeah, you end up seeing that one. There's a couple different members of the Avowed nearby, including Loris Nis, who is the one who asked you guys to look for her friend in the first place. As you bring out all the civilians, and she's very, oh, why are there so many people?
So, like, long story short, there's hags in the Feywild, and it's not a vibe. So these people are here now, so they're not with the hags in the Feywild. I got a dip to kill said hags in the Feywild, but we're gonna be back.
Okay.
So, like, if these people like need to like leave, slay. If they need to stay, slay. Shut up. If they need to stay, slay. We'll take care of them when we head back.
Right. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. So they'll be here, and we'll be there until we come back here.
I see. Well, all right.
Her.
Be careful.
Thank you. Oh my god. All right. Bye. And then like I go toward, like, I don't know where the portal is at this point, but I don't know if it's close, if it's far, doesn't matter. I'm taking my rapier, I'm holding my hat, and I'm just charging the whole way until I get to it.
So you charge through the glade towards this spa. The door opens in front of you with the typical ding dong, and you're still that sword through the halls, through the cafeteria area, back towards the hallway leading
yeah.
out into the backyard area where this is all taking place, and you see Ling kind of sitting in the hall. It doesn't look like Ling.
But you recognize their equipment.
You recognize their equipment, but it's very much before you really got to know Ling.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sobbing
gonna,
little
like-
bean.
Aw. I charge in. I'm like, Shink. Ling, babe, is that you? And then like Todd toddles over, goes down. Hi, honey, are you okay? Well, what's up? Do you want to talk about it?
You hear him just very shyly squeak out, Jared's gone.
Okay, and that's a bad thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was my best friend.
Oh no, Ling, babe, no. What?
And at this
Okay.
point, Ling's like this tall. He's very short, very small, very
Oh my
tiny,
God.
just dripping in his equipment.
He's like roughly the size, like maybe the size of Mimi's forearm at this point.
Basically, yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
even smaller than that. This woman is huge. That's
Yeah.
that image is. I love that.
They reverted back to baby.
Oh, like I don't love that Ling is crying right now. That is not the vibe.
Well, of course not.
And giant Ling with tiny no.
Tiny
Tiny
Ling.
Ling with giant Mimi.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What did this happen just now?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's here to get painted by the hex. And I'm trying to explain that it's bad, but he just couldn't see. All he saw was what I had.
So there
No.
was
I could give him. He was so mad. Mad that I left him. He wouldn't let me see him. He wouldn't let me see him.
babe, and then just like gently cradles, takes her coat and like puts it around burritos.
Yeah, just falls into you.
That's not your fault though. That's not your fault. Hey, look at me. That's not your fault. It might hurt, but it's not your fault.
So mad.
Yeah.
I was so excited to see him. It's been like 3-4 years now total.
Really?
Yeah. He got arrested for stealing. I got away. And then I saw him again when we were at at Baldur's Gate. I thought I saw him. He took my reliquary. I was hopeful at that time that I'd see him again. And then when we got back to Candlekeep, I saw him. I tried to go talk to him. He was angry then. That was a few days ago.
Really?
Yeah, he said leave him alone. Said I would. But I didn't expect to run into him here.
Yeah.
Remember? He was being escorted by the hags into the painting room.
Oh. That's a choice.
Yeah, I didn't really have the option to get him to understand.
Yeah.
He thought I took away everything. His chance to have something. His chance to have a family. Because he thought the hags could give it to him. He's just trying to keep him safe.
Oh, it's okay. That's a lot to take in, hun. Yeah. You must be just really processing a lot right now, huh? Yeah, that's a lot. So your friend was unhappy with his state of life right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
right on the streets, and all we had was each other. And we got taken to jail, so I was taken away from him. He was taken away from me.
And he's not understanding that you lost him,
I didn't choose to leave him.
and he doesn't understand that? Hmm. Did he give you a chance or just immediately turn you down?
No, he was angry from the moment that he saw me.
May I offer some insight? It sounds like he has worked up the situation in his mind, and he is so unhappy with his state of life that he's kind of projecting that onto you and onto others. And that's not your issue. That's his. That's an issue that he's decided to make up with you.
I suppose.
Do you receive that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I assume
Because
in jail you don't have anything else to think about other than it's happened before. You don't get any new information.
And if he's already decided that you're not worth the conversation to try to understand, then he's made up some scenario in his own brain. And that's his thing to deal with.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. It doesn't hurt any less, but you're right.
No, it definitely doesn't hurt any less. Do you want a second to process some more? We can either process here, or we can find a nice little spot somewhere that's quiet and comfortable.
We should maybe go check in on Kindle and Renji.
Well, I don't think you're quite done it kind of going through what happened.
Yeah, they have a very blank look on their face right now.
Mm-hmm. So we could just stay here, talk it out, or if you don't want to talk it out, we can just enjoy the moment and you can think through it some more. You know, you have options, and you know what? We have all of the time in the world for this, okay?
Just leans in and gives you a bigger hug.
Definitely.
Softly sobs for a while.
Mm-hmm. Gentle head pats.
They just need to work through it for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're just gonna stay quietly sobbing in Amy's arms for a little while, and eventually kind of realize what state they are in and retake their former adult state.
She doesn't stop hugging them. She's like, you are Bean must be burritoed.
Very much appreciated.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where the jug is, but Mimi is gonna make some water.
The jug is in the hole, and the hole is in a pouch on Lane's side.
Rude. I'm getting Keith to grab some water from somewhere.
Okay. I mean, it's within reach. All you have to do is just reach over, grab the hole, it out behind you, and it's right there.
That's a whole thing, though.
Have Keith jump down and get it.
Keith. I'm gonna get Keith to get the jug.
Okay. He scrambles into the hole, comes out with the dramatic way. Scrambled out of the hole. He's not very subtle. He's gotta make it
No.
Yeah,
No.
well,
No.
he gets that from somewhere.
Lane
So-
happily accepts and just slips.
Because if you're crying a lot, you need water.
Yes, very much so.
Mhm.
And electrolytes.
True.
Citrus is great for crying, dehydration, and headaches.
Very good, yes.
I didn't know that. I
Mhm.
hate citrus, so that kind of sucks for me.
Indeed.
Doesn't have to be too citrusy, just, an orange would do.
While this is happening, we will flip back to Kindle and Renji, who are still up at the tower. Trying to figure out what to do with these fucking paintings.
I imagine some time's gone by and like everything they've tried just isn't working, and Renji is taking out his aggression by throwing fists at the fucking stone wall, just fucker, 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 fucker.
I just want to burn them. I just want to burn them. That's all I want.
And I would like to slice them up, but apparently, no. I hate Fey magic. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Now, you do know
Celestial
from
magic would be.
that celestial blood will destroy it. The question is, where will you find celestial blood?
Oh, you know.
Where in the world would we even find celestial blood? Let's be honest.
Mm. I would like to make an intelligence check to see where we can find the nearest source of
Roll an intelligence check.
I will assist if possible.
Oh, you can make a separate intelligence check.
Okay.
Because it's kind of hard to like help somebody think.
Be like, I heard about the thing and the place and
Well, I
the
mean, if you're
stuff.
spitballing
And...
back and forth,
Oh.
that could be an intelligence
That's true.
thing.
Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. It would be nice if I had my character sheet up and prepped.
Helpful.
15.
15.
Ain't bad.
Okay, intelligence. 17?
17. Okay. Kindle, you're thinking back on it. I mean, there are different celestial creatures that could be around. Can't think of anyone here, but I mean, Lang, where's Seldwell right now? Because
Sildwa,
Seldwell
I
is in fact a
believe,
celestial creature.
is at the
Uh,
portal.
I would have seen.
Is Seldwell in the room with them, or is like where's Seldwell?
No, they're at the portal back in Candlekeep, I believe, because I never actually brought them in the character.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we just that's what we came up with.
Lightning has just struck my brain.
Well, that must have hurt.
I want to see a Jack Sparrow AU of Kindle.
That would be amazing.
I
Wait,
need
that's just
that.
dreadlocks.
I was gonna say,
That's
like,
just dreadlocks.
Caribbean version of all of these characters.
Renji, darling,
I don't like.
may
I
have
don't like that term. What have you
an
thought?
idea, a thought, if you
I
will.
thought I smelled something burning.
Are you serious? Really? Really?
I'm
You're to
trying
stoop
to
to that level.
I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I'm trying to diffuse the tension.
Well, don't insult my intelligence, darling.
What's your
As I
idea?
was saying, you know
Not
that
Kindle.
demon dog thing that Ling has?
No. No. Mm-mm.
It's a celestial. Now, I'm not saying we should harm it. I don't want to harm it. I am not saying we should actually do anything harmful.
How
But I'm
else?
saying it is a celestial creature that we have within our possession right now. Of course, we'll have to ask Ling.
I was gonna say, how do you think Ling's gonna take this idea?
What a state to ask Ling in.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We
They're
don't
not
know your
aware of
state right now.
that
We
they're
don't
not
know.
As far as you know, too, Kindle, that the spell that Ling brought to summon Seldwa, maybe Ling could just do that again and bring Seldwa from one plane to the next. You don't know. Maybe that would be easier. Huh? But you'd have to ask.
Yeah.
I'd also have to have it prepared.
This is amazing.
So we should probably ask. My idea, my hypothesis is we take the paintings, right? We take them, we bring them to Candlekeep. We can get out of here, right? Have a discussion with Ling about the demon dog. And we see what we can do from there.
worst comes to worst, I'm pretty sure Candlekeep are an archive. I'm pretty sure they have Celestials there. Or at least people of Celestial bloodline, maybe.
True. And we don't know how much blood is required. It could be a drop.
It could be. It could also be the worst case scenario.
True.
We'll
Let's just take these and go back to Candlekeep and do some research.
How many paintings are there again? Remind me, DM.
Good question.
You would think.
Reggie's
great
strong,
many.
but paintings are cumbersome.
Yeah. You'd have to come get Ling to help because they can get big and have long arms.
And I took a level in Barbarian, so I'm gonna be beefy.
Rage to carry a painting. So does that mean did you take like feminine rage instead of just basic rage?
There are currently.
You know what?
Is your rage trigger fuck the patriarchy?
Also optional. I'm on my page.
Oh my god.
I believe there are currently 6 paintings. They are pretty big. I mean, you can just carry them out. You do have one of the victims with you still. I don't know if you remember the white scaled cobalt glitter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. So, with these paintings, do they have like lines on them to hang them up, or are they just like? Do they have like a wire?
Yeah.
Okay. Reggie's gonna sheath the sword, take the sheath sword out, and put like string them on and hold them up with his katana. Glitter. Glitter.
Yeah. What?
Jeez.
Don't do that.
You stuck up on me.
I haven't moved.
You are quiet.
Thank you.
That's not a compliment.
It'll just go.
Pick up a painting. We're going to find our friends and we're going to put these in the hole.
Glitter is like the wire over his arm is almost the size of this canvas and it's like dragging it.
Oh. Kindle will take a handful if
I
she
was
can.
still tall.
It might be better, Kindle, if you have like a long weapon to help with it.
Oh my, that kind. Very fun. I've had plenty, but not on me. But hang on. Let me actually look at my.
Glitter starts heading down the stairs, and all you hear is thunk, thunk, thunk. It's dragging.
I just want to hear it. Wait, shit.
No, there is a moment where also where it gets very rapid, and then there's silence.
These are supposed to be nearly indestructible.
And all you hear
just shield surf down the freaking stairs.
All you hear from the distance is ow!
Glitter, was that you or the painting or both?
Ow.
Ow.
Both. We're coming down. Anything broken?
I don't know.
Does anything feel like it's bending the wrong way?
Kinda.
Don't move, we'll come get you.
Okay.
And has everyone ever done like this particular silent scream? Just
Yep.
that's Renji right now. Just This is the first time we've seen like Reggie just this frustrated and angry. Like, it's not rageful. It's just. Let's go.
You get down to the bottom of the stairs, and half underneath the canvas,
No.
it's not moving.
Oh.
Is this white kobold just
Candle picks it up.
thank you.
Does anything look like it's out of place?
Nothing looks broken,
Okay.
but
Kinda-
when he does stand up, he's like nursing his tail.
Oh no!
You've heard of falling on your tailbone? How much?
Oh.
Imagine having a whole ass tail.
Just kind of like gently help it split up. Okay, easy.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, you don't. We've got it. You fall behind and take it easy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm-
That sounds good.
I'm sorry I got mad at you. It's just been it's been a trying day.
Okay.
Yeah. As you can imagine, tensions are high. But I kind of like give him a jerky ration. Here, if you're hungry.
I'm good, thanks. I'm good.
Okay. All right. It's like suddenly it's just like it is very. It's like I got mad at this kobold and I've been a dick to him and now he's hurt, and I feel bad. It's like when you get frustrated, like when someone's not doing their task right, then you show them how to do it, and then they hurt themselves, and you're just like, "Hey,
Damn.
shit! Now I'm the asshole." Also,
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
I hate shading roses. That's the tattooist job.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Generally, I hate shading roses. Fucking hate them.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Shading. I don't like shading either when it comes to drawing. I'm just like,
well, there's some things I don't mind shading, but flowers, I don't know why. Shading flowers are just.
I remember back in middle school when I was just learning what shading was. I brought a picture of trunks that I drew to my teacher, and she's like, "Well, now you should shade it." My dumbass thought that meant adding a shadow, so I like sketched out a shadow of trunks. They're like, "Here you go." No, honey, that's not what I meant.
No.
Close,
no.
but no.
Yeah, and then I got an in-depth explanation on how to shade.
there you go.
But yeah. Taking the paintings and keeping an eye out for Ling and possibly Mimi.
Okay.
Max, last you saw, Ling was sitting outside the door to that tower.
Yeah. You come outside the tower and you don't see anybody.
Ling,
This
Mimi.
is where we left him, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure at least. Hello.
Ling. Zeldora. Damn.
Perhaps they're at the portal.
Y'all know how to call me.
Oh, titties.
Just what in the middle of the hug. Something just happened.
On the floor in the hallway of the temple.
In the hook, I could feel the force manifesting.
Uh-huh.
The boobs.
They
The boobs.
vibrate.
They say titties, her boobs go boink,
Yeah.
No,
I have a little
Someone called
twitch
me.
in my left
Yes,
nipple, and I'm like,
yes.
it's like the police officer in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs when Flynn's doing something. His pecs wibble.
Oh yeah, the hair on his chest.
Mhm.
Starts to wiggle. I
Huh,
love
the
it.
sushi works. Titties. Wow.
Mimi like just kind of like cups the face and is like, "We're being called," and then like
Is that
go
what was
and like
happening to your-
almost
Is that what's happening?
We're being called.
we're being called, and then like somewhere between an anime girl run and a Naruto run, just like goes
Oh. No way.
whatever that looks like.
I
It's no longer this. It's this, okay?
Yes, it's literally that.
From
Just
this to this.
Oh
it's
my
Cup
God.
just leaning forward. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
the titties are guiding you. They're like a homing missile.
Yes.
Exactly. Homing titties.
Oh my
God, I
god.
missed this campaign.
Yes.
Oh.
I
yeah.
heard that my titties were being called. What can I do for you?
It's like, anime titties. Get Master Roshi stat. Anime titties. I have been summoned.
I have
my
been
God.
Oh, come on,
Out the
Roshi's
door
thing is the
comes-
panties.
Mimi, like full Mimi mode.
And then Ling steps out the door behind her getting dressed.
Yep.
Just Reggie just looks at the run and just goes, I shouldn't be surprised. Yet somehow.
Yet somehow.
Yes.
Um we got the paintings.
You did? Like got rid
Okay.
of them or have possessed them?
No, we have them.
Okay.
Turns out that these paintings just can't be destroyed. They need celestial blood in order to destroy them.
Oh.
You see Ling's eyes get very wide right now.
Now,
And
I
he just
suggested
stops mid-step.
I suggested going back to Candlekeep, doing some research, seeing what we can find about the situation before we make any kind of decisions.
Reggie just looks to Ling.
And
What's
he starts
Ling?
crying.
Oh,
Ling.
you okay, darling?
Before you say anything, we're not gonna touch Seldor.
No.
No.
Not at all.
Nope.
Off
Goes
limits.
non-verbal crying.
Oh.
Hey, puts it down. Hug.
Non-verbal, staring at the ground at the moment.
We need
It's
to get back to
okay.
Candlekeep.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, no, we're not gonna hurt Seldor.
We're not going to hurt.
No.
Absolutely not. We would not allow it.
We've hurt many people, but Seldor is off limits by all accounts.
Yes.
By all accounts. If need be, we can find an evil celestial, and we can. And do you want to
And we
find
can
an
kick
Really
their
not.
ass.
You guys are really not helping right now.
That line of finding an evil celestial just ticks Ling out of it because now he's focused on, wait, can a celestial be evil?
out above table? Yes, they fucking can.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if an undead can be a good person and Keith can be Keith, you know, there's
I love that.
You couldn't see that Keith
If
was
Keith
good because Keith
can be
is
Keith.
not.
but like just
No.
I would not compare him to other Quasits, but I'm not gonna say he's good yet.
Yeah.
We know where he stands.
but just kind of looks to like you want to find an evil celestial
Home.
home. Do you want a hug?
Practically falls on Renji.
Oh.
Just holds them close. I got you. I got you.
Is Kindle within arm's reach?
Yes.
Because if so, they're pulling the signs and just
Aw.
like grabbing them into.
Oh my god! And then
Just
on
neither
top.
of you have any context as to why Ling is upset, other than you suggested maybe killing Zeldua. So, like,
She didn't
this is an
suggest that at all.
No.
She literally
Exactly.
just said
But, like-
celestial blood. That's it.
But
No.
in this moment, you're just like, is that what Ling thinks we are thinking? Because this is an
Look,
extreme reaction.
That's why Renji looked at Ling going, no. Like, before you say anything, we are not suggesting. We're saying no.
Either way, this seems like an extreme reaction. You
Yeah.
might not understand. There's no context behind what's happening for you.
And we're not asking why. We're just like, we're reassuring and we're giving assurance and hugs. Because that's what makes everything better. Renji will stay in the hug as long as Ling wants.
Kindle does the thing
About
where
30 seconds.
she wraps the arms around them too, but for Ling places their head kind of like on her chest. Because titties solves all the problems, but like it's actually
I
very
mean,
cushy.
I was thinking
She's very
that
A
cushy.
heartbeat.
the
So, yeah.
chin on the head was very helpful. But
Yes.
yes, titties are also very nice.
She's very soft and she gives off warmth. So and the heartbeat and the head on the chin. She's in kind of like a motherly or
Yeah.
big sister mode.
Mm.
That's the vibe that I got from your sentence. And then you said titties. I'm like, wait, that's not where I went.
See,
Wait, is that where it's going?
Mimi is the queen of the titties.
Yes.
I would just like to point
Kindle
out.
just knew how to use it.
I would just like to point out that it's generally expected as a soothing thing. If you've ever worked with a child who is breastfed, they comfort themselves by sticking their hands down your shirt. I'm just saying. I'm like, get out. I'm not your mother.
These are not your milkies.
Did not
All
know
the way
that.
up to age 4, I'm pulling hands out of my shirt. I'm like, nope.
After about 30 or so seconds of the hug, Ling just kind of sniffle to himself and straighten up a bit. Thank you.
Speaking of which, where is Seldor?
Home? At home?
Okay. Yep, right. Guarding the
Alright,
portal.
Okay,
Okay.
that's right. Okay, good.
Right. What's Renji looks to Glitter. You want to come to Candlekeep with us? I mean, your options are staying here.
No, let's go. Sure. I like that.
Wait, where's the drow?
There was a drow.
Where'd he go?
Oh, the drow.
Where's the drow? Where's the drow?
I don't know.
One. Ooh.
I think he went back towards the shrine. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. And Glitter like heads off towards the shrine, which is next to the tower.
Gives Ling the paintings. I'm going to go with them just in case. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay.
Glitter, wait up. And Renji actually fully Naruto runs.
I said that's how you do
I'm
it, right?
I'm playing a ninja. I have to do it at least once.
You do. You do.
It's like
Yumi just looks at the run and is like, oh, that's how you do it.
Oh, that's how you run. I thought it was always titties out.
I like my version better. I love how we can all be individuals on this planet.
So you both head towards the shrine.
Yep. I've just been reminded of how much HP Renji has right now.
Mm.
Also, how many
Mhm.
paintings were you carrying, Renji? 4? 3? Okay.
The interior of the shrine has the appearance of having been abandoned after some sort of terrible confrontation years ago. Broken benches with shredded cushions are overgrown with thick fungi, and 4 large mirrors hang on the walls that have been shattered, leaving the stone floor covered with shards of broken glass. It is within here that you see your drow friend, who looks like he's having some sort of quiet conversation, but seems to also be kind of looking at like what looks like a statue, but he's not looking at it. He's kind of like got his head down. And Glare goes, Elmore, Elmore, who like turns to you guys and and then comes over to where the two of you are. What?
We're heading back through the portal back to the material plane. You coming? We killed one of them.
We
killed
two of them. One of them escaped.
Two
Two of them you
one of
killed.
them escaped. Right.
No, scratch that. We killed 2.
Oh, were you able to find the paintings? Were you able to?
Yeah, they're gonna go to the material plane for research on how to disable them. Apparently, celestial blood is needed.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a few minutes and I'll be right out.
I want to insight check him.
Make an insight check.
Something doesn't add up. Am I alone here?
No.
Thank God for. Hey, Dad.
It's Dad.
Hi.
Sorry for interrupting. I'm just
Oh, hi.
scolding the young woman to remind her to speak to her aging, ailing grandfather before he passes away in the next 20 years. So he's harder to kill than a cockroach.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I feel you.
Yeah.
Good seeing you.
See you.
Love you, Dad. Well, careful now. Goodness.
That's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
Yep, for a total of 24.
Okay. You notice that he does seem very relieved that you found the paintings. He's very excited for the idea of destroying them. And the way he looks back towards that shadowed statue that you saw makes you wonder. And when you peer over in that direction, you can see a little bit of movement from that statue that catches your eye. And realize as you're looking at it, it's not a statue. It is, in fact, a Medusa that is keeping her eyes covered. And then you remember that when Ilmar came here, it was because he was looking for the original creator of the temple who had been tricked by the hags and had a painting created of her. A natural 20 gets you all that information.
Kind of Drow's name again, sorry.
Ilmar.
Ilma.
Yeah. That's my friend. Silvery.
We're not in trouble. We're not in any danger from her, right?
No.
We may have her painting.
There's a sigh of relief from him.
These paintings, if I remember correctly, the paintings look that these were like secretly kept paintings. This was like almost
They
like
were all in the top of the tower. They actually looked like some of them looked like they had been displayed in the rooms where the staff lived. So they were stuck with their own portraits that they could not destroy.
um would you guess that her painting would be stashed at top of the tower?
I'm assuming they would keep them. How many were there?
There was like 8 of them.
6.
6. We have 6.
There's only 4 people here that I know were actually cursed, so it's a fair bet that her painting would be among them, yes.
Would you like her to come with us?
I don't think that's a good idea.
She can't leave, can she?
Not exactly.
You want to stay?
He doesn't say anything, but you get the impression that, yeah.
Fortunately, one of the hags is still at large. Can't guarantee that they're gonna leave this place alone.
That they are. I'm sorry, I couldn't. You broke up.
So, one of the hags is still at large, and I can't guarantee that they won't come back here. You're aware of that, right? Well,
I'd rather stay.
which case, Renji takes the short sword of wounding. You may need this. It's got a kick to it.
Are you sure?
If I wasn't, I wouldn't be given to you.
He takes it. Destroy that painting, and I'll return this.
Stay safe.
And you.
Letter, I'll let you say your goodbyes. I'll be outside.
Thanks. You head back out where your friends are still gathered. And after a couple minutes, Glitter comes out as well. So, you said Candlekeep.
Yes.
Okay. I can't wait to get the hell out of here. He's crazy.
Yeah. That's this promptly get out.
Yeah. Sounds good.
How long have you known him?
He's been here a few months trying to figure it out. Never really could.
No. That's up to him. But I don't blame him.
He's not alone.
No.
And don't forget there's the chick who lives in the spa.
True. She's alright, right? Nothing to worry about.
No, that's an actual elemental.
Oh yeah, the dryad, yeah.
Mephid, I think.
There's
Something
a
like
specific
Mephid.
name that has left my brain right this second.
Is it dryad or myriad? No, it's not myriad.
A naiad.
A naiad. That's the one.
Yeah.
I was almost there.
Yeah. No, she's an actual naiad. She just really didn't like the hags. So she thought those who actually like with the hags, they kind of stayed out of that room.
Gotcha. I'm glad I didn't take a dip.
Yeah. It's a hit or miss.
Yeah. Let's after you. I'll stay in your 6.
Cool. You all head back towards the portal.
Renji is running at half speed to keep at level.
I
I'm
just want to. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm running at half speed to keep at level with glitter. Otherwise, Renji would just be.
Yeah. You son of a bitch.
On your left.
Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
I'll just say at this time,
These little legs.
I have also taken the painting that Glitter was carrying, so I'll have the 4. And I'll be in my real big form, so I have nice long arms to carry them.
Okay. And you all make your way back to the portal. And
Did we loot everything here, guys? Thing says as they're walking through the hallway.
I think we made a unanimous decision that we need to get the fuck out of here pronto. I think.
No, I'm gonna put these paintings by the portal, but I want something from this place.
We could do a little looting, just a little, a healthy amount.
Yeah.
I would like to get the fuck out of here.
Please be my guest. Just want something other than the memories I have here. So Ling will like shove the 4 paintings through the portal, but stay behind, and then start ransacking the place. Not ransacking because I don't want to fuck it up for the actual owner, but tossing it.
Okay. Are you going back to the tower, or are you just sticking within the main?
I do the tower. Start at the tower and then work my way back towards the portal.
So going to the tower, make an investigation check.
All right. Anybody want to
You
join
guys
me?
did kind of go after the one guy, the room of the safe.
Yes.
The safe was the Cambion. I remember that.
Yeah, I think there was some armor that he had that I was going to grab maybe, but that was about it that was interesting in that room.
It says that you find a scale mail armor that's customized for a wearer with a tail, a pair of short swords ornately inscribed with infernal glyphs, and those are worth 50 gold each.
Let me check my inventory. I think I put those in the hole. Oh, wow. No, I don't have any notes from last session. Shit. Apparently I did not. So I'd grab those.
All right. You go into the studio room where you defeated the one hag, where her body remains. And roll an investigation check for me.
19 plus 20 total.
Wow.
Could I join?
Of course, I asked the party if anybody would like to come.
I'm gonna tag along for funsies. I got a 12 for investigation.
All right. You find first thing you notice is there are a bunch of canvases and paints.
Right.
That you are led to believe are what were used by the hags during the ceremony that creates the paintings.
Yeah.
Um
I'll grab at least one canvas and some of the paints to bring back to Candlekeep for study.
Each canvas is worth 200 gold. Not that you would know that. You would only know the items. But when you're putting it in your inventory.
How many canvas are there? How big are they? Would they fit in the
pretty
hole?
they're pretty big. They're pretty beefy. And they are already stretched. So they're already on frames.
Okay.
And there's 3 of them at the moment.
Would I be able to put those 3 in a 6-foot wide hole?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all this stuff would easily fit in the hole. Like you could have put them all the paintings that were painted in the hole. You guys just didn't.
Okay. Okay. Then yes, I will grab.
You didn't have to force glitter down the stairs.
Yeah. No.
You could have just put them in the hole. But
All right,
instead you made the tiefling turn kobold carry a canvas larger than himself. And how many paints are you taking?
I'm grabbing all of the paints.
Okay. So all
I'm
3
assuming
sets.
buckets.
No, there's actually individual like sets, like painter sets.
Okay.
And there are 3, one for each of the hags.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
they are worth 100 gold pieces each.
Cool.
So it might be hard to find someone willing to buy these.
Understandable. I'm more interested in getting them to Candlekeep for research than I am for selling.
Yeah, there's
But that
definitely
might
something
be fun.
about it that seems very, very off. And the material of the canvas itself is very strange.
Okay. So you have the scale mail, 2 infernal short swords, 3 canvas, 3 hag paints.
You also find you got a 20, and what was your roll, Mimi? Or did you just offer advantage? What was your roll?
12.
12. I love it. I love it.
Not too high, not terribly low.
Mimi, as you're looking around this tower in general, the rest of this is just for the whole tower, not just this room. But Mimi just comes stumbling out of the room with like this great sword. She's just like, look what I found.
Look at that.
And that is a +1 great sword.
Can I use that?
Great swords are martial weapons. They're 2-handed. I don't think you have that ability. Oh, because you're a barbarian. Yes. Yep.
So that's a +1 greatsword.
The +1 greatsword. It is beastly.
Yeah.
It also is very, very. It just has that aura of like this thing has fucked somebody's day up. You know? It is gnarly. It is a nasty, nasty looking blade in your very dainty hot pink hands.
It's not your day. I heard Dad.
It's probably fucked up somebody's dad too. Uh,
Mm.
you
You know, I think I've done that
also
once.
find
Thank you, Helen. Thank you.
amazing.
You're welcome.
You also find, Mimi, a aquamarine gemstone worth 300 gold pieces.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. And you find a little, found that in a chest of gold, which equals out to be about 500 gold pieces total for the gold. So 500 gold pieces plus an aquamarine, plus a diamond.
Whoa, okay, hang
worth
on.
200 gold.
Okay, hang on. Give me the rundown one more time.
Aquamarine worth 300 gold.
Aquamarine worth 300 GP.
Diamond worth 200 GP.
Woo! 200 GP. Slay.
And 500 gold pieces.
Slay. I'm gonna divvy that up with everyone.
Ling, you found the canvases, you found the paints, and you also found a collection of scrolls. You found, I need you to roll a d4.
Okay. Maybe. Oh, they're hiding. 4. Hopefully that's
4.
good.
Unseen servant.
Okay.
I need you to now roll a d6.
1.
True strike.
Oh, okay.
And then roll a d4 one more time.
And that's a D4. Another 4.
Eagle Splendor.
Okay. Right.
You also
In-
find
Just one quick question. Can a cantrip be a scroll with True Strike?
says Arcane Scroll True Strike.
That's interesting. I've never heard of a cantrip being a scroll, but okay, continue.
Well, in that case, I mean,
True Strike's the cantrip that costs an action to give you advantage on your next attack. Next round. But it's a cantrip.
yeah, but not everyone has access to cantrips.
This is true.
I guess, yeah, I guess you can have cantrips as scrolls. This is from a treasure generator, not from the source material.
I see. I see.
The source
Okay,
material doesn't offer all the fun stuff. It just offered like the canvas and the paints.
Yeah.
Like
No, totally understandable.
That's
I just never seen one before, and I was curious, is all.
why not? Fuck it. My
Cool.
number one rule. Fuck it. All right. And that is what you find.
All right, 3
in-
scrolls.
Yep, 3 scrolls. And then there's the 500 gold, the 2 gemstones, and the great sword.
Cool.
And you also find 2 healing potions.
Ooh.
Okay.
1 regular, 1 greater.
Oh, okay. That was from the previous one. Okay, yeah. Cool.
As this is happening, the other 2, did you go through the portal and leave them there, or are you waiting for them by the portal? Renji and Kindle.
Say that again.
Were you waiting for them by the portal, or did you step through and go to Candlekeep?
Renji would have waited on the Fae side of the portal.
Okay.
Kindle would have gone in and waited on the other side of the portal. in Candlekeep.
All right.
Sandal
it
probably
is-
would have been very happy in running around your legs. On the
yeah,
other
Kendall,
side.
now you found Saldua. Saldua is,
Uh,
I have missed you very much. It is so wonderful to see you again. I was very worried.
Oh, it's all right. We're back. It's nice to see you too.
I am so happy to see you.
I feel like Wink comes out and does the like the cat stretch of like, oh, thank God we're out of there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The stretch and then the like.
Shakes it off. And it's interesting because Wink does step out, but it's like Wink steps out of the air because
Mhm.
was in ghost mode and then like steps out with
Yeah.
you and is like back into semi-corporeal state.
Yes. I love Wink so much. My
Yes.
kitty. I
You're a
love
cute
my
kitty.
kitty.
And it
My
isn't long.
baby.
It is not long, Renji, before you see Mimi and Ling come back.
On our way back, can I go? There was a bar, right?
Mhm.
I want to grab just one bottle of the most expensive liquor on the shelf.
Yeah, sure. So you're able to grab like a really nice port.
Renji,
Cool.
when you see them come back, you see Mimi over her head, a great sword, just holding it. It looks like it's seen some
Oh.
shit.
Thundercats.
It doesn't
Oh.
match her vibe at all.
Like above table, what was the great sword again?
It's a
Like
plus
what-
one great sword.
Oh, okay. Kind of just looks like a.
I have a new toy.
Oh, cut
And
the
she's
motherfucker
holding
down.
it with such ease. It's concerning.
That's
with
why
with the acrylic nails.
Mhm.
Yes.
This is the exact look Renji is gonna just. First of all, slay.
Right.
Second of all, you need a sheath.
I do, don't I?
You wanna get-
And think about that. I just saw a big
You-
sword.
You want to get one with pink leather?
Yes.
Do I have boobs?
You don't have boobs. You have badonkaros.
You know what? You're so right. Yes, I do want a sheath with pink leather.
May I?
Yes. And then like places it and makes a big deal out of it.
What the?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a beefy boy.
Oh, come
It's
on,
a
Reggie. It can't
beefy
be
boy.
that heavy. Ling will walk over and try and take it. Just one-handed. Does a couple swings. It's not that heavy. Come on.
Reggie is. He does have strength. He's already has 15 strength. So that's why it's kind of like.
I only play like that because Ling has an 18. If it was any lower, yeah, I'd be a little.
Like 18 is that cutoff point of just being like, yeah.
Exactly.
Out
Nice
of
sword, Mimi.
Out of curiosity, though, Sealer, what's Mimi's strength now?
I don't think it's really changed much. It's just a 15. She has a +2. I've only taken one level of barbarian. But
That I think that like kind of gives you your proficiency, which is why you're kind of like, hey, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Proficiency
That makes
helps
sense.
a lot. You know how to balance that kind of mass. in
yeah,
your
if
arm.
she were like holding it like in any other position, it probably like she might have like a second. She can definitely wield it because now she can wield martial weapons. But like probably she's like just holding it up and like she has to balance her own body. so she
This,
gets
this
it.
this actually makes sense though, because Renji is only good with a long sword, short sword, and other simple weapons.
There it
So,
is.
so that's why, like, and
You
plus,
just weren't ready for the heft.
no, like Renji's used to agile and quick and hybrid. This is just
Mm.
pure unadulterated brutality.
Yes.
So that's why he's kind of like,
Oh
what the
yeah.
like,
It also. Oh wait, I know what I need to name this sword based on the conversation we had about it earlier. I'm gonna name it Your Mom.
I mean,
Because he said it would ruin someone's dad.
you did. That's appropriate.
So now it's gonna ruin someone's mom.
Oh, yes.
I love you,
Oh, yeah.
Sheila, so much.
Which, speaking of ruining a mother, I had a weird question that
Oh?
got brought up when you all were talking about boobies. If a vampire breastfeeds, is it milk, dust, or blood?
I don't think anything comes out.
um,
I think there's certain functions that aren't turned on
Just
in the
stop.
vampire body, like kidneys, the bladder,
True.
the guts. I don't think those work anymore. The brain, the lungs, and the heart, I think, are working at a very low function.
I was just curious.
It's a good question though.
no, it is a fair question, and
For
yeah.
the sake of world building, it has to be asked.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Also,
Um,
you all need to check the chat because I found something adorable and immediately
Oh
had to
boy.
share.
oh no.
Oh, it's a link. Okay.
I'm trying to get this curl.
Dedicated pup.
Oh,
That pup does not want that human to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Just no.
You know, at some point, Zelda was gonna go that mode.
Oh, baby. Oh my
oh,
gosh.
that's adorable.
I can just see like someone cast like hold person on Seldua and they just like latch on with their teeth to their pants and that's all that you get. They're just like being dragged behind. They're like, I will win this battle.
And that top comment, though, what kind of crab is this?
um,
That was cute, adorable.
but yeah, just looks at the sword. You know what you need what
What?
is it a leather wrapped handle as well?
Yeah.
DM.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do as well? You need to re-leather wrap the handle for pink leather as well.
Especially because it is old, it is bloodstained. It is like this thing has seen some use.
You need some rose quartz in the pommel as well.
Yes, actually, and then she pulls out her rapier. She's like, I actually bedazzled this, and it looks like a mid experienced cosplayer decks out this sword, but it's got rhinestones on it. You don't know where she got them.
You guys are having this conversation, by the way, as you step through the portal. And Kindle, you hear the second half of the conversation as they're talking about how they're going to decorate a giant fucking greatsword in Mimi's hands.
Sounds about right. She's not surprised. Not phased at all.
Mimi just keeps asking Renji and Ling like what they think she should do with it.
Oh, I totally agree with the leather wrapped handle, rose quartz on the pommel, and maybe get yourself a little bat wings to put on the crossbar hilt.
Hilt.
Thank you.
Hilt.
Yes, turn the hilt into maybe some bat wings.
Oh my god. That's only the best idea I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh,
Right.
and like the leather part of the bat wings, like uh the flats, the folds.
Yeah.
Get those from blood red.
Ew. That would be so cute. Match my eyes. Oh my god.
It does, and you're not just bloodshot. It's just
Yeah. It's just
By the way, the
yeah.
moment I stepped through, Silva was in my arms.
Oh, so the one was
Yay.
just like, and you are
Yeah,
back.
no, I'm
It is so exciting
nope.
that you are back.
I am using them for emotional support at the moment.
I
Aw.
fully imagine that tail is going absolutely ape
You know
shit.
how they wag their whole bodies?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Oh,
Oh.
baby.
Oh boy.
Absolutely precious baby.
Yeah. Yep. Make a perception check, anybody who would like to.
My passive work? My passive of 22?
Sure.
16.
I'll happily roll.
Go for it.
That's 18 on the die plus 7.
Yeah.
I'll try it. You know, no guarantees, but I'll try it.
Same bonus, but I rolled a 9 on the die.
You know what, Mimi? That tracks. You're too focused on the sword.
Mimi is
Yeah.
very focused on the sword. Mimi is
Plus-
very focused on the sword.
I rolled the last roll I made was a 12. So I think that's what this night is.
It's just the 12 night.
Yeah, it's 12 night.
Most of the others that you've brought out of the Feywild have dispersed. Loris was able to reconnect with what's his name?
Your mom.
Falthrax. With Falthrax. And they've head off, even though he's in a much older state, a very elderly state. But the glitter is still in that same area where you guys are, just kind of sitting on the floor with the hands propped up on the knees and is staring at one of the paintings. Renji, with your high perception, you notice that in this painting there is a tall male tiefling with sparkling violet colored eyes, wearing many fine jewels.
And the dwarf is looking at this one.
No, the kobold is glitter.
Glitter.
Mm.
Is that her?
No, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
I'll get you back. I promise.
I hope so.
Candlekeep would take you in and they'll do some research and they'll help you out. You have my word. I was going to win here. I never go back on my word.
Looks over to where you're pointing.
Just points to the party. Like, they'll say I never go back on.
Just
Hey,
holding the
hey.
sword.
Hey, Mimi,
Yeah.
I ever go back on my word?
I don't know. Have you? And then
You
she
got-
she takes a second. And she kind of taps the hilt of the sword on her chin. No. But she had to think about it so hard.
Esling is petting Selva, who kind of looks down at him. You're a good puppy, you know that?
As you look around, you don't see Jared.
Oh, I didn't expect to.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm just having a conversation with Zelda.
Mhm.
I know it's not a good thing to do all the time, but do you think you could? Do you think you could maybe bite something sharp and get a bloody tongue? We have some people that need help.
Oh,
Certainly, I can do that. That is no problem.
did anyone else's heart just break, or was that mine?
Oh, but I
Oh,
did
no, that was a-
too.
That you require at this moment?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is this something you require at this moment?
Kinda. I kind of shuffle them over my shoulder to be able to see the paintings in view.
Zelda just goes, ha, huh, and chomps down on his tongue. Use that at this moment. Just starts.
Oh my god.
I just kind of cup my hands. Maybe no, that.
Okay.
And having bloody hand full of blood. I'm gonna go over to the paintings and just kind of on glitters first. See what happens.
Mimi, while she's
Good
holding the
daughter.
sword,
As you
something just
wipe the
happened.
blood off your hands and onto Glitter's painting, it begins, the paint itself on your hand begins to crack and pull. And then it's almost like the painting itself just starts to burn. And as it does, you watch as the kobold sitting there hugging his knees begins to shift and enlarge. The snout changes into a face.
You did that, buddy.
And the tiefling that you saw in that painting is now sitting before you on the floor and looks at his hands. And then smiles with that big fang smile that you expect from tiefling.
When I did that, did I get a feel of how much it took? Did I need to like wipe it all over, or did like the moment it touched?
When you
did
put it
start?
over the face of the painting, that's when it really started to crack and pull. It didn't take a whole lot. A fair amount, but Zelda was sitting there in your arms just panting, and the tongue is just
with a bloody tongue. Yeah.
It's just like
This time I'm going to go over and just kind of the first bit on the next painting's facial area and see if that works. So I can just
it
do that to
looks
the next
like
one.
that's not quite enough. Those specific spots start to sizzle, but just a spattering is not quite enough.
All right.
Zelda looks at you and goes, actually.
Just kind of
You
go.
don't have to do any more today. It's okay. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Zelda rolled really high. Zelda was like, I think I understand now, and jumped out of your arm, walks over to the next painting, and just starts licking it.
Baby.
Can we give Saldor the inspiration? Like an
Right.
inspiration? Like
Put inspiration down for the familiar.
why not? It's a good
Zelda,
boy.
after the second painting, though, and he will take 1 point of damage for that first initial bite. He looks to you and goes, it appears that my cut is beginning to heal. Huh?
No.
Starts to do it again.
See more tears.
So with 2 more points of damage, you watch the paint on all of the canvases shrivel and the canvases burn away. and you have successfully destroyed the paintings with your celestial friend's blood. Who is all but too happy to. Have you ever watched a dog pant when their tongue or mouth is bleeding?
No.
It's a
Because-
mess.
Because dogs tend to chew on things and they'll cut their gums, it cuts their teeth, it'll cut their tongues. Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yeah.
mess.
It kind of looks a little bit like a murder scene here.
Similarly, you ever seen a horse have a nosebleed?
Also messy.
No.
Just
Oh, it's bad.
Oh,
Mhm.
jeez.
Worst part's trying to get them to sit still while you cauterize it.
Also, if you get a nosebleed, do not put your head back.
Yeah, you don't want that running into your stomach. You tilt your head forward.
Funnily enough,
See, we've been told that since we were children.
Yep.
So,
Same.
like, to put your head back. And I was
Fun-
like, oh, you're not supposed to do that.
fun fact though, Attila the Hun, one of the world's most lethal conquerors, died of a nosebleed.
Wow.
He kept putting his head at his wedding, no less. He put his head back and choked on his own blood.
This
Oh,
is why we don't
that
do that.
sucks.
Don't be like Attila, guys. Don't be like Attila.
Oh, as soon as Selma is done licking the paint or licking the canvases, they're in my arms, like it's just bawling. Happy, sad, many emotions. Only Mimi knows what's actually going on.
And that is the end of the module. For anything else, it's all up to you guys for role playing, having fun. We can have like a couple days later. You guys can finish out the night. Up to you.
Well, it's midnight. I need to go to sleep.
I think it's a good time to cut it
All
because
right.
it's 5 a.m. for me.
Yeah, that's a good ending.
All right. Well, in this case, we will start our next module, our first level 6 module, when we meet next time. Thank you guys for playing. I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
It's
I
been
miss
forever.
Wrap up.
I miss this so much.
Mhm.
We missed having you.
I miss
I
being here.
I just miss this group of reprobates so much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so good. It's so good.
We need to call ourselves the bimbo bitches.
I thought
No,
we would.
that's gonna be the prequel.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait, we
Yeah.
still need to do
I-
that.
We
I'm
still
going
need.
to cut the recording here
Oh yeah.
so that we can get it ready for YouTube.